Hi guys, how you doing today? Hope you're doing fine, and let us begin with another IEM review. This time around we are going to review EPZ 320, gently sent by EPZ themselves. Thank you very much guys, and as always let us begin with the construction and the unboxing. Costing around about $130, the construction and unboxing is very interesting because this IEM is very different from everything in this price range. First of all, the shells. The shells are very unique. You can choose between blue shells, red shells, green shells, or blue and red shells, which I did. This combination is very interesting, makes this IEM very unique, and the shells are made of resin with a very different look and a very different shape. First of all, the comfort is very good. It reminds me of the Shure's IEM, Shure's and Weston monitors. It's very rare to see this oval shape IEM like in the Sci-Fi world, but the 320 nails it, and it's a very comfortable fit, at least to my ears. Amazing comfort, amazing looks. You can see the BAs inside, 3 BAs, which makes the sound signature, and the shells are marvelous, very beautiful and a thing to behold. Amazing job with the shells. The isolation isn't the best because the nozzle is very short, but you can fix it with the tips. There are a lot of ear tips and double flange ear tips included. Also included are very good phone ear tips. The phone ear tips and the double flange ear tips makes this IEM very comfortable and can fix the problems with the short nozzle. So no problem here. Talking about the nozzles, there are 2 nozzles in the box. You can exchange the nozzles. The sound signature doesn't change at all with these nozzles, at least to my ears, but if you have problems with one nozzle, you have a spare one. Now let's talk about the cable. The cable is very good, could be thinner in my opinion. It's a very luxurious feeling cable, but it could be thinner and lighter, at least in my opinion. It's an MEMCX cable, and MEMCX got some problems. First of all, this unit right here is working just fine, but it was very hard to connect the cable to the shells. I am kind of afraid of MEMCX. I have had trouble in the past with a lot of IEMs with this kind of connection, and this IEM connection seems very sturdy and solid, but you know, it is what it is, MEMCX. You love it or you hate it. The case is amazing, right? Reminds me of the Team Hi-Fi cases. Very good, very solid, very sturdy, very luxurious. And the unboxing is very good. The box itself is very well made. There are drawings of the IEM in the box, no wafers at all, and this compounds for a very solid construction. Good comfort, good tips, amazing case, very beautiful, amazing shells, and very unique looking. But what can I say about the sound? Let's talk about the sound. The sound signature is kind of different from everything in this price range, and the primal focus is in the mid-range. Generally, in the Sci-Fi world, we are amazed with a lot of V-shaped IEMs and Harman-like IEMs, which is saturating the market. This is a breath of fresh air right here, a very different sound signature, very well made and very well polished, I could say. Although the focus is in the mids, it's not that the vocals are very shouty or forward like in the Harman tuning IEMs. It's a very calm, thick and laid back sound signature, but with a beautiful blueness in the mids. Amazing vocals, reminds me, for example, the mids of Sennheiser HD600, you know, which are forward but warm, full-bodied and organic. Amazing work in the mids. The mids are the star of the show. But as always, we never start with the mids, we start with the bass. Let's discuss bass. The bass is managed by a balanced armature, and you have that BA problem right here. First of all, the extension isn't the best. You doesn't have a lot of sub-bass, which is kind of good, I guess, because you have a lot of IEMs with that very aggressive sub-bass shelf, This guy right here is kinda shy in the sub bass, but no problem at all because in the mid bass, this guy is very good. There is a hint of warmth in the mid bass, a kind of extra kick and body to the mid bass, which can sound kinda different from everything the market is offering to us right now. That kind of sound signature in the bass that reminds me of speakers, you know? The extension isn't the best, but the mid bass is very organic, warmth, and very well made. The control is very good, there are a lot of texture, and the speed is average. For the price range, it's a good technical performance in the bass region. The extension could be better, but the tonality is very good given the warmth needed to the mids. And let's talk about the mids. Man, if you wish to buy this IEM, it's about the construction and the mids. Man, these mids are amazing, very sweet, with a lot of body, a lot of warmth. They are forward in the presentation, but they aren't aggressive at all, just like I said about the Harman-Tannian IEMs, which can sound very shouty and sibilant at times. This IEM is very calm, sweet, warm, full body, amazing mid-range. There's a very beautiful bloominess happening in the mids, and the vocals sound just very sweet and well made. Female vocals sound just superb, very sweet, delicate, and with a lot of detail and control in this IEM. This is a beast for vocal lovers. As I said in the beginning, the mids reminds me a lot of the Sennheiser HD600 and 650, which is an amazing compliment because these headphones are landmarks in the mids department. Now what can I say about the highs? The highs fulfill the role very well, compounding for this soothing, calm and warm sound signature. They are not dull or something like that. They are very neutral with a lot of detail, but they are kind of rounded, you know? If you are sensitive to treble, this is a very good option because it retains a lot of the qualities of the treble, but with a little roundness, you know? A little warmth, like the veil, like the Sennheiser veil. Man, what can I say? This IEM reminds me a lot the sound signature of the Sennheiser's offering in the over-ear market. The thing is, even the stage reminds me of the Sennheiser's offering. The stage is very narrow. I mean, it's an IEM, which isn't the biggest compliment for soundstage, but even for an IEM in this price point, the soundstage is very intimate. This happens because of the vocals. Since the vocals are forward, calm, luxurious, you doesn't have a lot of space to the instruments to breathe, you know? Everything is happening right here near you. It isn't a bad thing at all. You might love it because you can feel a very intimate presentation in the music and especially in the vocals. But for the guys looking for a gamer IEM or for jazz, instrumental music, classical music, I don't think this is the best. Although I love this warmth for jazz, gotta confess. But I mean, can I recommend it? Man, I can and I will, because there are a lot of IEMs being recommended right now that sound almost the same. Truffier Nova, Truffier Hexa, Moondrop Kato, a Full Performer 5, everything sounds very similar. And this IEM is a breath of fresh air. It sounds different and it sounds good, which is very rare. It's an amazing sound signature with the mids being the central stage and not being shouted at all. If you love this kind of sound signature, just as I love, with mids very forward but calming and soothing, this is a beast of IEM, and the construction is just nuts, man. I love the feel and the look of this IEM. It's one of the best IEMs that I have in this price range because of its very different look and sound signature. And as always, I hope you have enjoyed this review. If you have enjoyed, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I see you guys in the next video. See ya!